So yes, that was not quite the end. We've got a little bit more. But we'll allow some time to pass. So fast forward, I don't know, how long would you like? What a couple weeks?
Yeah,
Jason
couple
to get
weeks.
back.
What's that?
You're assuming he gets back.
I want Jason to get back now. I didn't really care before because it was like, your GL's good, but now it's like, oh shit, now I care.
I don't care.
Since the ship took off,
Yeah.
Jason cannot make it back to the ship.
You could go to the balloon.
Yeah, like
Yes, he could still catch up with
Right.
you,
That's
but
what I'm
he's
saying
not
is-
going to run back to the ship.
Could he catch up? Could we skip to where he's back with us?
So
If he's ever back.
you don't know his fate.
I don't care about him.
But
Did you read that?
you might know the fate of some of the rest of your fleet. Right? You did contact them.
Yeah. Abby? Helen?
So,
What happened to them?
what happened to them?
They all made it here! Turning in your coin for that.
We told them we were going to the balloon empire.
Yeah, she doesn't need to turn her coin. Everybody who would have the ability to make it made it.
Mhm.
Because some of them had already lost their ship, so obviously they probably wouldn't be joining us.
And
Right.
they would just have to retire to civilian life.
Mhm.
Or
Get another ship.
Or
Yeah.
get another ship and risk
but
being
everyone-
eradicated.
Abel made it.
Yes. Where do you meet? What kind of place? What's your new hideout like?
Not a cave of trials.
But a big cave.
A big cave.
A well-lit cave for
You know,
him.
how about we have like one of those Avatar upside down bases?
Ooh, I like that.
You could do that.
I like
You
that.
can?
I like
Hell
that.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and the ships can like come in and dock and like put things that are upside down.
You know, I'm sure that area, so close to the underside, would
Yeah.
have a number of upside down cities like that.
Yep, I like that.
That's perfect.
I like it.
Yes. It is law. Here you
So it is written, so it shall be done. Actually, I probably should write that down then. Alright. Who's missing?
Missing as in missing in action?
In the fleet.
Oh, in the fleet? Robert's ship.
Catherine's old ship.
Hey, Catherine's ship is fine.
Yeah, Catherine's ship was...
Catherine fell off the boat.
I was real pissed.
No.
No.
So we're going to have to name people who didn't make it.
Did anyone
Well-
not make it?
Drusilla stayed behind. Because,
Well, she runs
She was
the
with
city,
Troy.
yeah.
so-
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, of your,
Wait, Dr. Simon.
Yeah.
Oh,
He stayed behind
He's
with his
also at
wife.
Troy. Out of the
Yeah.
ships,
in
I think-
of the ship,
Yeah,
yes.
of the ships.
I think everyone just made it. Like, why wouldn't they?
I would think a few...
Because this is one of those leading questions.
I would think a few stragglers
Says yes
got
and
caught in
things.
the crossfire of
You don't even-
possible-
One of your captains did not return.
Oh, so just make up one?
You have a-
Frederick!
No, Rover.
Full squad.
Robert's with us!
Nope, he found a way to get his ship and get lost.
Abby.
That's what he gets for voting. I would kill you guys.
Okay,
His name is Eridan.
What is that again? Eridan?
Eridan.
Eridan.
Hasn't this gone before?
No, not Eridan.
Alright, what was he like?
He
Was a little older than Robert, but, he wasn't drunk.
Thank goodness.
He was not a drunk.
Franciscan or Germanian?
Germanian.
Good tactician or hand-to-hand fighter?
tactician.
Oh, you're making...
Preferred guns over swordplay.
I get the feeling.
He's going to become a
gunman.
new villain, isn't he? Or
No.
a new... Not at all.
He will be missed.
Yep. Great captain. Very loyal.
My heart goes out
Why
to
is
the
that?
man.
Why is that?
What made him
Helen-
particularly loyal? Like, why did?
Helen saved his
How
life.
did he stand
Yeah.
out?
Of course.
We-
Like,
we do a lot of that.
everybody else.
I do.
So,
That's how I amass my army.
You save everybody's life. There we go.
it's quite amazing how the fleet grows because of Helen's heroics.
Hair flip. And
With pigtails?
Helen has a lot of hair to flip. It's a little ridiculous, I
Do
know.
you want the details of the heroic actions, or should we just...
Do you want to give details now? Well, we can just leave it there. That's fine.
He was questioning my command as a pirate queen, and then I saved his life. And now he loves me.
He would never want to turn on you. Never.
So he'll be doing this.
Indeed.
Okay. Despite Jerome's new apprehensions, the war breaks out.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And the battles are massive.
With the...
Between the empires.
I know, but... The things are being used?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you get involved?
Not so if we do get involved, we're sort of picking off the Imperial supply ships that are ish.
I mean, I would say no beyond the fact that you will still treat everyone as a target.
Right.
Like, if there's
Yes.
anyone that is particularly vulnerable, we'll still attack them.
Yes.
Right, but you would be going for trade ships looking for treasure as usual, as opposed to attacking strictly military vessels
We
We
would attack.
foresee a
We
weak
wouldn't. We
military
wouldn't try
for
and,
strategic reasons. I mean,
Yeah, we wouldn't. We would not be doing it for strategic reasons. We wouldn't not attack military vessels if we thought they were weak.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The Dreadnought has a good run. It decimates villages, ships, everything in its path, really. Including... Troy was already hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Troy was the test round.
Right. And as much as you try to stay away from military confrontations, at some point, you and your fleet will be targeted. Where's the final showdown?
Between us and the Dreadnought.
Your fleet and the Dreadnought.
So I don't know what you'd call it, but I'd say that we'd lure it into some area between the two continents so it can't maneuver very well. Basically, small ships have the advantage.
Some
By the time this is going on,
Into the asteroid belt?
Basically.
Basically. Yeah, no, there's a bunch
Yeah.
of floating rocks, and there's
Yeah.
2 giant continents. Yeah, pretty much.
At the time this is going on, is my small
There actually would be a
little
lot of
thing,
floating.
is my small little thing built?
Oh yeah, your surfboard.
Yes.
Or, wait, what's it called with the
Nausicaa?
sail
Treasure
thing?
planet.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Sky surfboard. There we go.
Yeah, what's
It's a
Sky
skydiving
surfboard with the sail on it though?
Yeah,
Sailboard.
sailboard.
Sky sailboard. Yeah. That thing.
Because I figured I'd possibly try to get, like, I guess into the actual thing and try to disable it from the inside, but...
The thing that's filled with thousands of, like,
Well, I'd
child-powered
sneak on there.
machines and
They're already
Marines.
preoccupied with several other ships flying around.
The Marines aren't.
True. But
Like,
that's
the
just
ground
an
forces,
idea.
by definition, would not be preoccupied with fighting the... Unless we tried to board them, which would be stupid.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was thinking I could just,
So finally
like,
go
Luke
down some.
Skywalker it and just maneuver in there, destroy the main core, and
Hard.
fly out.
Use the force.
Yeah.
I will use the
Yeah,
force.
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
There's no force to be had.
Basically darting in and out among the rocks. Eventually their guns start to be picked off, and under heavy fire they try to escape, but they end up crashing.
Crashing
Into the
down.
continent.
Yeah,
Continent.
and down.
Slicing a giant hole within their ship. If it is run by helium, most likely their balloon has been shot. Or broken.
All right. And then what happens?
What happens?
In regards to the ship.
Sure.
We of course see several
Are you-
small dinghies.
We don't get anywhere near it once we see it blow up, I thought.
Well, it
Yeah.
hasn't blown up yet, I don't think.
Is gambling legal on this continent?
What does that have to do with the ship?
You
Yeah.
just said then what happened, so it's like story
Oh. I go down there and gamble with the Imperial soldiers. What?
Ah,
Bitches, it's legal here.
I was thinking we'd see
It
the
is.
small dinghies just like trying to escape from the vessel before it explodes and
What do you
picking
do
them
about them?
off.
No.
No.
It's a
No?
war crime.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
not.
we're
We're not
killing
that
them.
bad.
Actually, we've committed probably a couple war crimes, but
but you're pirates.
yeah.
You're-
Jezebel's like, no.
I mean, the dreadnought came after us. We didn't go seek it out.
True. True.
But we could tell the balloons where it is.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, we could.
Of course.
For money.
Yeah.
Duh.
Okay. So after it's abandoned, you sell it for scrap.
Well, wait. Don't they have...
I mean,
We strip it of all the good
well,
stuff. Then we.
well, hang on. You
I don't know.
try to sell its location
Mm-hmm.
It's
as
going
if
down.
anybody would not know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's still kind of hard to miss.
Okay, well, in that
Like-
case, we'll just...
It was big and on fire, and came crashing like down.
Alright.
Not everybody saw the world, but plenty did.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
at least
it's- it's
at
public
least two
knowledge.
countries know where its location is.
Yeah, this place isn't a complete wasteland.
It's not desert.
Yeah. What's that?
Really?
She's like, yeah, that's where I shot your dad.
Don't touch me!
Which dad?
That is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Saskatchewan.
I know. I remember the song.
Which dad?
The one I actually give a shit about. No offense.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was right. He did follow in your father's footsteps, right down to the downfall at the hands of pirates.
Oh!
He was still
burn.
captaining the ship.
Ultimate burn.
Quite literally. It
I
was
told him not
on
to follow
fire.
in father's footsteps. Oops.
I did tell him it
Can
took
we
a
go
lesser
take
man.
his brother prisoner and be like,
What? No, we don't.
No.
Just let him fly away. We don't care.
or you guys can make up because no one else on the ship has a chance of ever being friends again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Everybody is.
Everybody hates Barb, but Barb's, I don't know, more confused
All right.
than anything now.
One more question. Unless you have any further ideas. Rewind time a little bit. We've heard one rendition of it. But before the fight begins, as your fleet assembles and the dreadnought is quickly filling the field of view, Helen, what do you say to the crew?
You are not men. You are not women.
No, you can't repeat the song lyrics.
But I thought that's what the song was for.
That was actually a different song.
Impartial is my battle cry. For here we stand or here we die. Fire and fight to
Impartial?
light the
Neutrality?
skies. No time for
We will neutral!
Seriously,
Kill the
What?
horrible judgment.
I tell
You
them
don't really
that,
sound confident.
this may not have, since the Dreadnought came after us, that this may not be a fight that we picked, but it doesn't mean we can't win. And that if we do this, we won't have to worry about this threat anymore.
Or the Imperials.
Whoa. Also, I remind them that this is the ship that raised Troy to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go burn that motherfucker.
well, they will. They will. The memory of Troy would light the fire in many of their eyes.
Fuel the hate fire.
Fuel the hate fire.
Fuel the hate fire!
And that's why Helen's so great now.
I am hell!
Hear her roar.
By the time that all comes along, how far along is Helen though?
Yeah, I was...
A
No,
couple
I
months.
said a few weeks.
a few weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was already a few weeks pregnant when I found out.
So like 3 months.
I don't know.
Tops.
I think 2.5.
2.
2.5.
2.5. Okay.
Yeah, like two and a half
Yeah.
months.
Sure.
Gotta keep a timeline for this stuff, guys.
Timelines are important.
No. We still need to decide. Are we gonna get
At this
married?
point, does...
Yes.
At this point, does Barb know anything that happened? But...
How does Cedric feel about it? I want to get married!
To your half brother,
Yes!
full brother?
at this point, does Barb know that...
No,
No.
nobody knows!
Nobody knows
Edward-
except
for Edward
Edward.
And the priest.
and the priest.
Always the preacher.
Matthew. Those are the only two people that know still.
Well, you do have a giant fire explosion going on behind you. Distance. Falling
Cedric.
down.
Will you marry me? How could he say no?
Just come out of the most
So it's going to
Successful
be
battle.
like Pirates of the Caribbean.
in your career.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty
Helen?
good right now. Yeah.
Do you want to spend the rest of our lives with each other?
Edward
Yeah.
immediately goes like, reasons, guys? Those reasons? There are no?
Notice how I didn't say marry.
You say that like it helps.
Oh, siblings. If they like each other, should be with each other.
You say this out loud in front of the
No,
crew.
no.
Everyone in the crew. What?
No.
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 So, there's being with each other,
And then
and
there's
there's being with each other.
like on a schedule.
Private conversation. I'm not a fan of being inconsistent.
You're not in this private.
I didn't imagine you would be.
No. Shall we start looking for other suitors? Or die lonely-ish?
Oh my god.
Well, I can't decide for you.
No. Can I still be first mate?
Yes. I'm not going to change it just because of that.
Another lifetime if you've been a brother-sister duo of terror.
We still technically are.
We are. We're just not. We can't be public. Well. Yeah. What do we do about Helios/Serena?
Names?
Slash arena.
Those were the names he wanted.
Yeah. That's terrible. Except for the
My
girl
son
name.
money!
Helios, not
Dalar.
Helios.
So it's the son of the moon. Aww.
Or a sort of male version of Helen, or a female name of Cedric.
Yeah. Yeah, he used the names. Yeah, can I have that now?
Have all your feels.
Oh god.
It's like if it would have just been baby, it'd be like, ah! It's like he's the names, ah! Well, it's not too late to reverse it if it needs to be.
I just feel bad, like he or she never did anything wrong.
Did we?
No. Not that we're culpable of. It would suck just to like drop him or her off at an orphanage somewhere.
Yeah, it would.
Oh god! Oh god!
That can't happen!
You just see it like, go,
No!
Where did it go wrong?
I can't get that out of my head.
Being raised on the ship. Final decision.
Do we know anyone that?
Kendrick, your official babysitter.
Just about to say this job.
Do we know anyone who would take care of the child?
Jezebel's really attached.
Yes, but it'd be kind of awkward if you gave your child to her, wouldn't it?
Pretty sure she wouldn't care. She really wants a kid.
His story wouldn't be as bad as some.
True. True. Okay, so we'll give the kid to Jezebel, but the kid's still going to be on a ship, or Jezebel's still going to be on a ship, or how's that going to work out?
Well, if the kid needs to be on the ship, we do have the crib still.
We do. Act like nothing is wrong. It's painful to say that. But right now, that seems like what we have to do.
If that's what you want.
Not really, but
Well, no, me neither. So why are we doing it?
that's a good question. What do we want to do?
Okay.
Say that then.
I want to get married.
To who?
Gee, I don't know. The person I've been with? Certainly don't want to go find a stranger. No, I don't want to get married to Edward.
Kendrick!
There's no machines doing that.
Andrew would faint at the wedding, like, Matthew, do you? I'll take that as a yes.
He would faint when she asked him. He would faint at the wedding. He would faint every morning when he wakes up.
I can just see Edward saying, like, as a medical professional, I'm taking him out of this relationship. It appears to be simulating the effects of anemia.
And so, who'd I get? Jezebel?
No, what?
No.
She's in a relationship.
I
Come
know.
on, be respectful.
Oh,
man.
wait a minute. Wasn't there that girl who wrote into the newspapers and she was paying off?
I thought you just...
So happy for creating her now.
There's Catherine.
Her name was
She's
Hermia,
single.
by the way, in case you wondered. Her name was Hermia.
Hermia.
Because I was making Bad Midsummer Night's Dream jokes.
Not like
Making Bad Midsummer Night's Dream jokes. Oh, I was
I
writing.
didn't touch that.
Her name is Hermia. 'Cause
Midsummer
Helen.
There is that girl.
Hermia and Acorn.
Okay, none of that happened. That was
Just in
not
case you're wondering, her
Okay.
name's Hermia. She has dreams about you.
So we were at want to get married to who person I've been with.
So, do you ever ring? Or, oh, it's not John's.
Yeah, let's see what that is. I left my mother's wedding ring. I don't want to touch that ring.
You can have a ring.
Huh? Oh, I do have... But I stole my grandmother's ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna need.
Well, you don't have to do it.
The ship is becoming Sky Louisiana.
She's from Louisiana!
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
Actually, my great-grandfather did meet... Well, not my grandfather did meet his second wife at the family reunion. His wife's family reunion. But still.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's why you tell it like that! His wife... Oh, okay. Pode you, bitches. They were from Mississippi, though.
We've been.
Sky backwards southern place.
Okay.
Continue,
Cedric,
please.
it doesn't have to be a chore. It doesn't have to be a chore.
I just feel
It's if you-
awkward if it's my sister.
I could make a machine that would do it for you.
Wait, what?
Do what?
What? Oh, propose.
Oh.
It would go to a lower level than it is, and then present the ring. and then it would have a steam thing that goes, "Will you marry me?"
That's what this plan.
That's what you've been working on?
No.
Pardon me. Excuse you.
Anyway. No distractions.
What's the worst that could happen?
That's how you view it?
No. Oh, what did I say 6 years ago? What was it? Shoot.
Light them up? Oh, that was when we were about to convert your ship to Paris.
No. Before that, in your office.
Oh, yeah. I believe you said, let's see what happens.
How romantic.
Yeah. Right?
What do you?
Sorry.
What do you see me as? A romantic person? Well, not horribly. Well, on a scale of Edward to someone else.
Edward and Jezebel.
I don't really like that
The
scale of romantic.
The middle would be actually romantic, but the scale is Edward and Jezebel.
On a scale of Edward to Jezebel, I'd like to find myself in the middle of that.
That's a terrible scale to use.
Yeah,
Suggestions?
especially because it doesn't have a clear progression. Yeah.
What are the units on that scale?
Devos.
Standard devotions.
I have never, even as children, thought of you as a brother.
I've never thought of you as a sister. So, why not? Getting on the knee.
Okay, do you actually want to do this? Because you sound like you don't.
Give me that thing. I'll do it.
There! We're married!
Everyone replaces the flag with a red background and golden line.
Will you, Helen, marry me?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a happy ending.
Okay.
Two people!
Kendrick's supposed to be like, I finally got married, and I don't know how I feel.
Poor Kendrick.
Poor Kendrick, he loves them both.
Can our pirates be the Lancers?
No!
No. No.
How about the
No!
Lancasters? The
No!
Lancastrians.
No. Okay. But yes, so we have a small bit of a happy ending. And that is the end of Chronicles of the Iron Rose.
Fuck one.
For now.
Oh.
So,